Math friends, this is another math lesson from your teacher, Mr. Sandell. Let's take a look at what we're going to learn today. I can add two fractions with denominators 10 and 100 by renaming tenths to 100s. As you can see, here's our denominator of 10, here's our denominator of 100. Now as I'm looking at these two fractions, I automatically know which one's bigger. This one has a denominator of 10 and I have 7 pieces, or I have 7 dimes out of a possible of 10, which will make one whole, so I have 70 cents here. This is 6 pennies out of 100, that's 6 cents. I know this one's much bigger, alright? So what we need to do, though, is we need to turn this 10 into an equivalent fraction that would be with our denominator of 100. So let's write underneath of it, just write 7 tenths equals something with the denominator of 100. Ask ourselves, 10 times what number gives us 100? Well, if you remember from our previous videos, it's times 10. I write the times 10 nice and big, so don't forget to also do the numerator. 7 times 10 is 70. Okay? Now this number we don't have to do anything to because it already has the denominator of 100, so let's check. This one now has the denominator of 100, so we're good to go. So if we're adding them, just write your 6 over 100 right underneath of it. Okay? We know our answer is going to have a denominator of 100. All we have to do is now add our numerator plus our numerator, which is 70 plus 6, which is 76 over 100. Okay, let's try another one. Let's try one with some wholes. Now, when you're adding wholes, it's the exact same thing. So let's start off with one whole and 10 over 100 plus, let's just say 8 tenths. Okay. Can we add these like they are? No, we can't because our denominators are different. Alright, so we have somehow turned our 10 into a denominator of 100. Well, we can start over here say that the denominator of 10 equals something with a denominator of 100. Okay? Well, we know that 10 times 10 is 100, so it made big times 10. 8 times 10 is 80. Okay? So 80 hundredths is an equivalent fraction to 8 tenths. Now we can add that to 1 whole and 10 out of 100. Now, like what I said earlier, is it's better if you put the larger number on top. This number is larger because we have a whole. So let's write 1 whole, 10 over 100, plus 80 over 100. Okay? Now we know our denominator is going to be something with 100. We know that already, so we can just automatically put that. Alright? Now what we need to do is add our numerators now. 10 plus 80 is 90. Now a lot of you will think you're done here, but you're actually not. The last thing you have to do is actually add your wholes. Now we only have one whole plus nothing, so I just one whole. So our answer is 1 whole and 90 over 100. Let's try one more. Let's try to find the sum. Now that's a word which means the answer to an addition problem. So let's find the sum of 5 wholes and 1/10 plus 2 wholes and 99 over 100. Okay? Automatically I'm looking and saying I can't add them because their denominators are different. So we need to take our denominator of 10, make it into a denominator of 100. Alright, so we're going to do 5 wholes and 1/10 equals something with a denominator of 100. We know that 10 times something equals 100. Well, 10 times 10 is 100. Don't forget the 1 times 10 is 10. And don't forget to bring over your wholes as well. So we have an equivalent fraction of 5 and 1/10 is 5 and 10 out of 100. That's an equivalent fraction. Now, we need to figure out if we can add them now. Do they both have denominators of 100? Well, yes, they do. Let's put our larger number on top, which is the 5 wholes and 2/10, plus 2 wholes and 99 over 100. Okay? Hopefully you're automatically thinking you know what the denominator of your answer is going to be. That's 100. We know that. Now we always start adding up our fractions first. So 10 plus 99, wow, that's going to be 109. And then 5 plus 2 is 7. Now currently we're left with an improper fraction. Improper means our numerator is larger than our denominator. So we need to ask ourselves is how many hundreds would go into 109? Well, we know 1, so we can pull out 1 whole from 109 and add it to our wholes. If we pull one whole out, that means we're taking 100 away from this, which means we are left with 9 pieces left over. So our answer is 8 wholes and 9 out of 100. Hopefully I've challenged you this lesson.